It's a really excellent tool for helping your students develop their own creative thinking skills. This is called Book Creator. It is free for a reasonable amount of books. There is a paid option if you just want to make hundreds and hundreds of books, but the free version should work for most people. So when we look at the Book Creator website, we see right on the front page talks about unleashing student creativity. This is an awesome tool for creating digital books, and they've listed some ideas for those books. You can do interactive stories, portfolios, journals, poetry, science reports, instruction manuals, even comics. So you could use it for literacy areas, you could use it for science, social studies, math. Again, the options are pretty endless, which is awesome. So once you get logged in, it takes you to your library. So these are all the books that I've created. You can see I did a book summary, an SEL, kind of Boys Town skill, focusing, staying on task. There's a science one, poetry, and this was a personal, the Young the Giant one was a personal narrative that I wrote with my students. So here's the poetry book. We're going to take a look. Cover, everything here was edited by me. Type a poem, my own pictures, and if I click little microphone button, then you hear me reading the poem. So that's a great option that you can use with Book Creator, is that you and your students can record their own voices, which is a great way to personalize it and give your kids just another method of expressing their learning, which I think is great. So let's get to a new page. So if I want to, I'll show you some of the editing tools. You click the plus button when you want to add things. You can import photos. You can also take your own photos with a camera. You can draw with a pen, or you can add text. So let's say I want to add some text. Oh. Okay. Once I've added the text, I can click the I up here to edit it. So I can change the size. I can center it, I can make it bold, I can change the color, I can just make it my own, okay? Or I can delete it if I don't want it. Other things I can change the background of the pages. There's a bunch of neat stuff. I can make graph paper, music notes, music paper, grids. You can see a great application for fractions and decimals here. And I can just make it cute. Making comics, I could use comic frames to tell a story. That would be helpful for sequencing. So lots of different options, stuff to pick from. Okay. Once you have, and if you want to mix and match your pages, here it shows you a full view of all the pages in your book, and I can rearrange it. So easy to make editing changes once you have all your pages. Then you have the play option, and you can publish it. You can make it published on the internet for everyone to see, and you can also print a copy so that your students have an actual physical book that they could take home, and that just increases ownership, increases cognitive engagement, and keeps them motivated. So I hope you enjoy the exploration time and play around with Book Creator and see what books you could create.